As expected, the Italian women's national team, who went undefeated in all 12 matches during the preliminary round, continued to solidify their status as a title contender with a commanding 3-0 win over the United States in the 2025 VNL quarterfinals. It wasn't a shocking result, but it left plenty to reflect on. The clear gap in competitive level, team structure, and mental fortitude between two of the world's top teams. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind the US team's defeat against Italy in the recent quarterfinal match. But before we begin the analysis, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps motivate me to create more quality videos. Match analysis and score breakdown. The match unfolded across 3 tense and dramatic sets, yet the overall flow leaned heavily in favor of Italy, a team that displayed remarkable consistency and composure from start to finish. Set 1 opened at a moderate tempo but was entirely dictated by Italy. The Azzurre entered the match proactively, played cohesively, and consistently built a safe lead, while Team USA made every effort to chase the score, even narrowing the gap to just 1 to 2 points at times. Italy never lost their grip and maintained control. The set ended 25-22, accurately reflecting the dominance Italy held throughout. Set 2 was a fiercer battle, as the US began to find its rhythm and kept the score tight. But after the 20-point mark, the pressure point where mental strength matters most, Italy once again asserted their superiority. With tough serves, effective blocks, and well-executed attacks from both the wings and middle, they pulled away swiftly to win 25-21, leaving their opponents stunned. Set 3 saw the strongest resurgence from Team USA. They started with intensity, built momentum, and led by as much as 22-19. But in the crunch time, Italy showed their nerves of steel. They scored 4 straight points to lead 23-22, followed by a nail-biting exchange until Italy ultimately sealed the set 28-26, and the match 3-0, with experience, calmness, and sharp execution. This win was not just a result of sound tactics, but a testament to Italy's balanced, battle-hardened lineup and their ability to perform when it matters most. Do you think this score truly reflects how the match played out? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Italy's tactical and personnel superiority. The most decisive difference between the two teams lay in Italy's balanced lineup and superior tactical flexibility, a recurring theme throughout the match and the key to their victory. Italy's middle court was rock solid. Their first touches were stable and consistent, providing a strong foundation for the setter to freely execute a varied offense. Transition plays from the backline were smooth and precise, allowing Italy to control the game tempo and rarely be forced into reactive positions. Their setter's ball distribution was unpredictable and well spread. Attacks came from all areas: sharp left-wing hits, position 4, bold quick attacks in the middle, position 3, and especially from the opposite hitter at position 2, the domain of Egonu. A nearly unstoppable scoring machine, even though the US bloc knew she was the go-to attacker. They struggled to stop her. Egonu wasn't just the technical anchor but also the team's emotional leader. Every time Italy faced pressure, she delivered cold, clinical finishes that relieved the tension. It seemed like whenever the ball was in her hands, Italy regained control, rhythm, and confidence. But Italy was far from a one-woman show. The players around Egonu were equally reliable, completing a well-rounded system. The outside hitters were effective from both flanks. The middle blockers worked seamlessly with the setter in fast plays, and the libero performed excellently in first-touch defense and coverage. Together, they functioned like a well-oiled, precisely calibrated machine. There was no weak link in this system, and that's what made Italy so formidable. While their opponents faltered after a few errors, Italy stayed consistent throughout, keeping the rhythm and controlling the game even during rough patches. Do you agree with this point of view? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. USA's signature style shutdown. Meanwhile, Team USA, usually known for their powerful wing attacks and quick strikes behind the 3-meter line, was nearly shut down entirely in this quarterfinal. Italy's structured and airtight defense left little room for the Americans to play their signature game. The US wings, normally their biggest offensive weapon, were neutralized by Italy's intelligent and well-timed blocks. Even hard-driven cross-court shots often ended in deflections or errors under pressure from the Italian wall. The middle zone, position 3, typically responsible for lightning-fast attacks, also fell flat. The US had few successful quick plays, and even when chances came, they lacked precision or were easily anticipated. This left their central offense ineffective and shallow. Attacks from beyond the 3-meter line, usually a game-changing tool for Team USA, were disjointed and poorly timed. There were few moments where they managed to surprise Italy with back row plays, as the setter and attackers struggled to sink and deliver under pressure. When their go-to patterns stopped working, the US lost their flow. Hitters became impatient, the setter had fewer options, and the whole team looked under pressure, both in scoring and mentally. Against an Italian team that was cohesive and tactically sharp, the US struggled to find answers. This was especially evident during crucial points, when Italy calmly executed while the US hesitated or faltered. Do you agree with this point of view? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Comparison of competitive mentality. Another key factor behind Italy's convincing win was their superior composure and mentality in high-pressure moments, a trait typically found in elite teams where skill and mindset combine flawlessly. From the 20-point mark onward, when pressure peaks, Italy consistently showed more calmness, focus, and execution. They didn't get swept up in the opponent's tempo. Instead, they slowed the game, reorganized their formation, and picked the perfect moments to strike. Every decision they made at that point was sharp, confident, and effective. In contrast, Team USA, even when leading or seemingly poised to pull away, couldn't maintain the necessary pressure. They often dropped crucial points late in the set due to first-touch errors, poor blocking, or unforced attacking mistakes, especially in set 3. After leading near the finish line, they let Italy surge ahead in the final stretch. This wasn't just about tactics or match management, it clearly exposed the psychological gap at the highest level. Italy looked like a championship team, resilient, unshakable, and deadly when given a chance. The US, however, became more erratic as the match progressed, losing grip in key moments. In elite sports, victory doesn't always come from technique or physicality. Sometimes, it's about keeping a cool head and making the right decision when everything's on the line. That's exactly what Italy did, and better than anyone else in this match. Do you agree with this point of view? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Team USA's early exit in the 2025 VNL quarterfinals is a disappointing outcome, but it accurately reflects the problems they faced. A playing style too predictable once figured out, key players unable to deliver at peak performance, and most importantly, they ran into a nearly flawless Italian team, outstanding both individually and collectively, tactically and mentally. With their current form, Italy looks like a serious title contender, and what they showed against the US should be taken as a clear warning for any opponent they may face next. What are your thoughts on Team USA's defeat? Do you think Italy has what it takes to win the 2025 VNL title? Drop your opinions in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis of world-class volleyball showdowns.